That tiny bird landing on your feeder right now has already decided something about you. Not about your feeder, about you. Black-capped chickadees remember individual human faces, rank strangers by trustworthiness, and pass warnings about you through an entire flock in under a minute. If one keeps coming back, it's not luck. It's a verdict. Chickadees don't visit yards at random. Researchers who track banded birds have found the same individuals returning to the same feeders for years and choosing to skip yards nearby entirely. A chickadee's home range is small, usually under 20 acres, which means every yard it visits has been actively selected over ones it ignores. When one shows up regularly, it has already run a cost-benefit analysis on your property, how exposed the feeder is to predators, how consistent the food supply is, and how you behave when it's nearby. Sudden movements, loud noises, or an empty feeder for even a few days can knock a yard off the mental map permanently. That call isn't cheerful background noise. It's one of the most sophisticated alarm systems in the animal kingdom. The number of D notes at the end of the call actually changes meaning. More Ds signal a smaller, more dangerous predator, like a pygmy owl, because small predators can maneuver through branches and are harder to escape. Fewer Ds signal something larger and slower, like a red-tailed hawk, which is easier to spot and avoid. A chickadee sitting in your yard is constantly broadcasting a live threat report, and other species, nuthatches, titmice, even woodpeckers, have learned to listen in and react to it. Chickadees have a hippocampus, the brain region tied to spatial memory, that's proportionally larger than almost any other songbirds, and it grows even larger in fall when they're caching thousands of seeds across hundreds of locations. That same memory system appears to extend to people. Studies on wild chickadees show they habituate to specific individuals who behave predictably and remain wary of new or inconsistent visitors, even when the food source is identical. The bird at your feeder isn't just recognizing a shape near a feeder. It may be recognizing you, specifically, based on how you've behaved every time before. If a chickadee has started visiting consistently, it has effectively adopted your yard as part of its territory, and small, steady habits are what keep that trust intact. Refill feeders on a predictable schedule rather than sporadically. Keep movements slow and low near the feeding area. Avoid pruning or disturbing the perches, and cover it relies on for a quick escape route. Over weeks, some chickadees will tolerate closer distances, land on nearby railings while a person is present, and in rare, well-documented cases, take seed directly from an open hand. That progression isn't tameness. It's a wild animal running its own long-term risk assessment and deciding, visit by visit, that the risk is low. So the next time a black-capped chickadee lands in your yard and looks straight at you before it eats, understand what's actually happening. It already ran the numbers. If you want to know what other backyard visitors are really doing when they show up, ranking you, warning each other, remembering your face, subscribe, because the bird mind is a lot more calculating than it looks.